Assalamualaikum dear students, hope you are healthy and hearty. Welcome to NIEVS Homeschool. This is Fatema Sabrin, Shikha, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School Morning Shift. Today I am going to take English first paper class for the students of class 8 on the topic of Unit 5, Lesson 2. I am repeating, today our topic is Unit 5, Lesson 2. Students, this is our 6th lecture and 3rd homework. I'm repeating, this is our 6th lecture and 3rd homework. Students, please take your textbook and writing elements. We are going to read the text and then we'll practice some exercise. So let's start. Unit 5, Lesson 2, name the historic 7th March speech. The text is Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman delivered his most iconic speech at the Rescers Maidan, now Sohrawardi Udyan, on 7th March 1971. He called on his fellow countrymen to get ready for independence. On that day, 1 million people gathered there to listen to their great leader. It was this speech that encouraged the freedom-seeking Bengalis to prepare for the Liberation War. The 19-minute speech has been recognized by UNESCO as one of the world's most important documentary heritages. UNESCO added the speech to the memory of the World Register as a documentary heritage on 30 October 2017, giving it a legendary status. Irina Bokova, Director General of UNESCO, announced the decision at its headquarters in Paris. UNESCO official website says that the speech effectively declared the independence of Bangladesh. The speech was extempore and there was no written script. He started his speech with these words: "Today I appear before you with a heavy heart. You know everything and understand as well. We tried with our lives. Today the people of Bengal want freedom, the people of Bengal want to survive, and the people of Bengal want to have their rights." So from this text we come to know about the historic speech of 7th March that was given by the father of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And it was happened at Rescers Maidan and it is now known as Sohrawardi Udyan. And in his speech, he called on his fellow countrymen to get ready for independence. He asked for everyone to do something for the sake of their independence. And that time, 1 million people gathered to listen to their great leader. 1 million people means 10 lakh people gathered there to listen to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And the length of the speech was 19 minutes, and it has been recognized by UNESCO as one of the world's most important documentary heritages. And Irina Bokova, who has great influence in this, Director General of UNESCO, Irina Bokova, she announced the decision as its headquarters in Paris. And UNESCO official website says that the speech effectively declared the independence of Bangladesh. The speech was extempore and there was no written script. Bangabandhu gave his speech by his own. There was no written script. There was no expert for this speech. He started his speech with these words: "Today I appear before you with a heavy heart. You know everything and understand as well. We tried with our lives. Today the people of Bengal want freedom, the people of Bengal want to survive, and the people of Bengal want to have their rights." So these are his speech, and this speech touched at that time every people, and still it touches the people of our country, not only our country but also the people of all around the world. Now students, it's time to do some exercise. So we'll start with question number 1. Choose the correct answer to each question from alternatives given and write the corresponding number of the answers in your answer script. So now we are going to practice some MCQ, multiple choice question. And number A is the phrase call on in line 2 of the text means, and options are to ask someone to do something, to attend a meeting, to prepare for something, to make a speech. So here we find call on the phrase and we have to go to line 2 in the passage. So come to passage and here you can find the word call on. He called on his fellow countrymen to get ready for independence. Here called on means to ask someone to do something. Bangabandhu called the people to do something for the sake of independence. So here we find the correct answer in option 1. That means to ask someone to do something. So number 1 is our correct answer. Now question B, about dash people gathered at the Whiskers Maidan. Here our options are 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 1 crore, 100,000. So in this line, here we find on that day a million people gathered there to listen to their great leader. So here we find the word a million. A million means if we convert to lakh, it will be 10 lakh. So the correct answer is in option 2. We have to put tick mark here. About 10 lakh people gathered at the Whiskers Maidan. Number C, who was Irina Bokova? Options are the then great Director General of UNFPA, the then Director of UNESCO, the then Director General of UN, the then Director General of UNESCO. So, can you guess which one will be correct answer? Yes. Here we find option 2, the then General of UNESCO, and in option 4, the then Director General of UNESCO. So, which one will be correct answer? Look here, Irina Bokova, Director General of UNESCO. Here, if we mark here, Director General of UNESCO. So, it means it will be option 4, the then Director General of UNESCO. So we have to put tick mark in number 4. Question D, the word million in line 3 of the text means 10,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh, and here we find 10 crore. So which one will be correct? Here we said a million means 10 lakh. If we convert, we will find million to lakh, it will be 10 lakh. So it will be option 3, 10 lakh. Number E, how was the speech of Bangabandhu? The given options are written by an expert, spoken without preparation, spoken with much preparation, prepared by an expert. So if you go to the passage of text, you will find the answer. Look, the speech was extempore and there was no written script. In the passage, we find the correct answer. No written script. So, no written script means no expertise, no preparation. So, it will be answer 2, spoken without preparation. So, correct answer is 2. Bangabandhu gave his famous speech of 7th March without any preparation. Number F, dash of Bangabandhu's speech in the memory of the World Register has given it a legendary status. Options are connection, introduction, inclusion, writing. So here only option 3. This is correct answer. Inclusion of Bangabandhu's speech in the memory of the World Register has given it a legendary status. Number G, how did Sheikh Mujib appear before the people at Whiskers Maidan? And given options are with a painful memory, with a joyous heart, with a melancholic mind, with much scary. Which one can be correct? Yes, it will be with a melancholic mind. Here we find, I appear before you with a heavy heart. So through his speech we find the answer. Heavy heart means melancholic mind. That means deep sadness. So it will be option 3. Our correct answer is with a melancholic mind. Now last, the word effectively in line 9 of the text means in the end, dramatically, eventually, effectually. So effectively means effectually. Option 4 is our correct answer. Now students, it's time to do some question answer. Answer the following questions. Question A. What was the Bangabandhu's message to his fellow countrymen? And the answer is Bangabandhu's message to his fellow countrymen has to be prepared for the liberation war. In his speech, he said to his people to do something for the independence. It means he indicates to do something for the liberation war, take preparation for the liberation war. So the answer will be Bangabandhu's message to his fellow countrymen was to be prepared for the liberation war. Question B. When did the speech of 7th March get recognized by UNESCO? And we know the answer. The answer will be the speech of 7th March got recognition by UNESCO on 13th October 2017. Here we find the answer 13th October 2017. If we go through the text, UNESCO added the speech to the memory of the world register as a documentary heritage on 13th October 2017, giving it a legendary status. So the answer will be the speech of 7th March got recognition by UNESCO on 13th October 2017. Question number C. When and where did Bangabandhu deliver his most iconic speech? And the answer is Bangabandhu delivered his most iconic speech at the Riskers Maidan, now Sohrawardi Uddan, on 7th March 1971. Students, you can get the answer in our first line of the passage. You can find here. Look, in this line, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman delivered his most iconic speech at the Riskers Maidan, now Sohrawardi Uddan, on 7th March 1971. So this is the answer of question C. And last question D. What, according to Bangabandhu, the people of Bengal want? The answer is, according to Bangabandhu, the people of Bengal want to have freedom. They want to survive and have their rights. So in his speech, we find the answer here. Today, the people of Bengal want freedom. From here, we get the answer. The people of Bengal want to survive, and the people of Bengal want to have their rights. So this is our answer. We can write, according to Bangabandhu, the people of Bengal want to have freedom, they want to survive and have their rights. So students, that's for our today's lesson, and now it's time to provide your homework. Your homework will be question answer. Your homework will be question answer. And you know, this is lecture 6 and homework number 3. Our lecture number is 6 and homework number is 3. So you have to do question answer from today's lecture, and don't forget to write the lecture number and homework number at the top of the corner of your copy. Students, that's all for today. Please do your homework and submit your homework copies on every Saturday. You have to do your homework and you will get marks from your homeworks. Guardians or anyone else can submit your copy and you will get return your copies on next Saturday. That's all for today. Hope you have understood today's topic. Keep practicing at home and abide by your parents. Stay well and see you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.